Oh, that's my dad. Oh, that's my dad. Yeah.
I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird.
Hey YouTube, Pigeon Punches here, and this is my guide to Mithril Dragons using Mage. And as you can see, I got my equipment up on the screen. And let's just run through the equipment and see what else you could change instead. So I got my pennants over there. Obviously you can change that out for any aura you want. I got my God Cape, which you can change out for Comp Cape, Max Cape, Fire Cape, Soul Wars Cape, or a Skill Cape, or also the added Cloak 4. I got my Arcane Stream Necklace. You can change this out for a Fury, but I do recommend getting the Arcane Stream Necklace from Dungeoneering. It's not that hard to get. I got my Mardle Battle Staff because obviously I will be using the Storm of a Mardle, but instead you can take a Polypore Staff. I got my Arcane Spirit Shield. You can change this out for a Mage Buck or a Dragonfire Shield if you haven't got Super Anti-Fires, or also a Zami Buck. As you can see, I got my Barrow Gloves. You can change these out for any other Recipe for Disaster gloves, Infinity Gloves, or also the Spellcaster Gloves. And I got my Seer's Ring. You can change this out for Onyx Ring Eye, Dragonstone Eye, Seer's Ring Eye, or a Ring of Wealth. Or you can also use it, the new Tazar Ring from the new Fight Kiln quest. And I got Ragefire Boots, which you can obviously change out for Infinity or Wizard Boots. And as you can see, I also wearing full Virtuous. This is the best Mage attack bonus, and it works really well at Mithril Dragons, but you can change it out if you can't afford it. You can take Aramis or you can take Acrosades. I wouldn't recommend taking Mystic or Infinity just due to the defences of it. That's the equipment all gone over there. And let's just go into the inventory and have a look what we got here. Obviously I got my Mardle runes. If you haven't got a Polypore Staff, then you can just take another prayer pot there instead, or something else. I got my yak scrolls for my yak, so I can bank all the bones and drops. I got teleport out and my gem bag. I got 4 overloads. You can change these out for extreme mage. I got prayer renewals. You don't need to take these if you don't want to, just take extra prayer pots. But I've always used prayer renewals when I'm using overloads because they work well together. And super anti-fires, you can change these out for normal anti-fires, but you must make sure you've got a dragon fire shield on or an anti-fire shield. And I got 6 prayer pots you can change out for super restores or super prayers. And then also I got my spare yak pouch because you will be there for an hour and 20 minutes. And I also got my enhanced Excalibur. Excuse me. We're just going to the yak now. And there's there's actually 16, there should be 15 prayer pots there. Just quickly bank one. And I have 15 prayer pots in the yak. And make sure you got your spare yak pouch before you go. And let's go to Mithril Dragons and have a look what it's like. Before you go, always make sure you're full summoning points. So then when you're full, it saves you bringing a super restore to summon your next yak. And the fairy ring code I use is BJQ. But you can also teleport there by using the ferocious ring you get from Slayer. You can also teleport to Barbarian Outpost, but you cannot jump down the waterfall with a familiar out. So I don't recommend using that one. Just as you come out of the fairy ring, just pot up fully and use your enhanced Excalibur and run east. The best way to teleport here is obviously through the fairy ring, which is BJQ, and you just go up the stairs and you go to this spot by here, because this is the best spot. Is 3 Mithril Dragons here, or well, not all times, but there's 3 Mithril Dragons here, and this is AFKable. You just sit back and watch. Make sure you got auto retaliate on, and you just stand in the middle of the 3 of them and just let your character do the rest. And this is the fastest way to kill Mithrils at the moment. I'm pretty sure it is. It's about 100 kills an hour, which is brilliant. And if I just... oh, I'm not killing this one. There we go. And see, as soon as he drops, another one starts attacking me. And just pick up the drops. So I'll pick up the D-bones. There we go. Pick up the drops and just bank them. And you just keep doing this. You will be here for an hour and 20 minutes, because you are able to stay for your whole overloads, all 4 of them. But obviously as well, you can also change every pot out for flasks, but I wouldn't recommend it because flasks are quite expensive at the moment and not really worth taking here. You're better off using them at like Corporal Beast or God Wars. Here we go, and straight on to another one. These do become non-aggressive to you, so obviously then it won't be AFKable. Just due to the fact that you just have to click them to attack them, and as you can see, I've got someone here who just don't like logging. I hate people who are like that. I would recommend trying to get a world on your own, just due to the fact you don't have to wait round like I will be in a minute. Oh nope, luckily a myth popped up. And just pick up the drops. And there you go. Yeah, but as I was saying, these will become non-aggressive, so they will not be able AFKable after that. You will have to click them, but there is a little trick to that to get them aggressive to you again. You can either run down that bottom corner down there, attack the Mithril Dragon there, and then run back up here. Or the easiest way I find is just to pop in this Mithril door by here. You just pop in the door and then pop straight back out, and they're aggressive to you again. And also that Mithril door is perfect for if you've got an effigy drop, because obviously they've nerfed them now. So if you get an effigy drop and really want to open it, instead of tellying them away or waiting for them to become non-aggressive, just pop in a Mithril door, open your effigy and pop straight back out. And just carry on killing, and hopefully you'll get more effigies per trip that way. Since the update, I have had 2 effigies in 10 minutes off these, so I would recommend as soon as you get the effigy, finish the Mithril Dragon that you're on and pop in there. But obviously you should have just killed the myth. This is an effigy on the floor. Just pop in the Mithril door, open your effigy and come straight back out, and you've got a good chance then of getting another effigy, which is also nice. And there we go. As you can see, also another reason to do this is for elite clues. I do like doing elite clues. I used to do level 3 clues a lot, but then I give up on them. I actually had 1 piece of 3rd age from them, and that was a 3rd age mage hat, so hopefully I can get something nice from an elite sometime soon. But I think that's it for this guide. I think I've pretty much covered everything. In the future I will do a guide for ranging, and also a guy for melee. Just try and find the best ways to do that for you lot. So you've got the best guys for it. And just overload again, and I'll leave it at that. Then I'll see you next week for the start of my next challenge, which is 20 steel dragon. Not 20 steel dragons. Sorry, it's a bit stupid. 20 polypore staffs used at steel dragons, and then we'll see what we can get from that. So I'll see you next week, and happy escaping.
Yeah.
I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother.